There are so many ways to activate abundance, but today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways that you can do that through 5 easy habits and shifts in your mentality and things you can start implementing literally today and tomorrow and beyond. But if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you and sending you so much love. Number 1 is giving yourself the best that you can every single day. This was something I had to learn and lean into heavily. A lot of us, we think, oh, there's a hole in the sock, I'll still wear it. That's a small example of throw things away that have holes in it, throw away things that you're no longer using. Give yourself the best every single day. What do I mean by that? When I start my day, I started making it a habit to really take good care of my skin. And as you can see here, there's no makeup on my face. And I've made it a habit every day to wake up, have my little eye cream, have my little green tea facial mist. I want to always give myself the absolute best care. I make sure I'm deodorized. I have my spray before I go work out. I just give myself the best experience of taking care of myself first before anyone else. Even when I start my day, I make sure I work out. I make sure I take care of me. I prioritize myself, and then I can get to everything else and everyone else around me. So make sure you make it a habit of giving yourself the best. Another example of that I've spoken about in other videos before is even the way that you dress. Are you always looking at the sale rack? Are you always looking at the cheapest thing that you can find with cheap material? And it's not even about an outfit in particular. I remember finding this beautiful Michael Kors shirt. I didn't even know it was Michael Kors, but I had the shirt on. I was like, oh, this material's great. It looks really good on me. I'm probably going to wear it in another video that I filmed today, but it's amazing how I loved the shirt, the quality of the shirt and the material, and it was on sale, but I didn't buy it because it was on sale. I bought it because I thought I looked really good in it. So how can you start giving yourself the best that you can every single day? Whether it's through daily activities that you choose to engage in, whether it's, prioritizing yourself, your mental health, or whether it's things that you buy, the experiences that you have. Another thing I stopped doing completely years ago, I stopped eating at McDonald's. I stopped eating at these fast food restaurants and locations because I knew that wasn't quality food. They're not giving me a premium quality experience, and the ingredients in there are not really helping me with my goals. Like, for example, your goal is to lose weight, but you keep going to places that are putting a bunch of pesticides and all types of crazy ingredients in your food. Make sure that your words and your actions align with the person who you're stepping into and who you're choosing to become. I'm not saying you can never eat fast food. Every once in a while, I'm sure it's not going to kill you to have Five Guys burgers and fries or something that you really enjoy. But overall, make sure that even Five Guys, though, is grass-fed and they use actual potatoes. So again, you're prioritizing, how am I treated? What is my customer experience like when I walk into a location? So give yourself the best every freaking day because you deserve it. Number 2, start wishing abundance on other people. I see a lot of people who have jealousy, or they're comparing themselves to other people and they're like, why does that person get to have it? Or even envy. They feel like people are not deserving of the things that they actually have. But that's the thing that actually blocks your blessing. When you wish well and abundance on everyone around you, you actually activate your abundance frequency because you want to see the best for everyone. And I know you might be like, well, I don't like certain people, so I ain't wishing abundance on them. But there is no lack of abundance. And you tap into lack instead of abundance, because guess what? Abundance is infinite and so is lack. Lack is also infinite. And whichever one you choose to tap into is the one that you will receive in the long run. So wish well on people that you like. Start with people who you love. People you're like, oh, that person is so nice. I really wish abundance on them. Or, wow, that car let me go by while I was walking, getting my 10K steps in. I say this sometimes. I'm like, God bless them double, bless them triple for letting me go at a green light. Wish abundance on people. Wish good on people around you. People you know, people you don't know. And if you're like, I don't like that person got that. Why don't you like that person got that? We don't know what that person did behind the scenes to work hard to get to where they got to, or we don't know how many years that person went without. So just shift your mentality, wish abundance on all people, embrace that queen or king energy, right? So of course I identify as a queen. So I'm royalty in my universe. Don't you wish good on the subjects, right? The other people in your world. A good king or a good queen would always want the best for the people wherever they live. They wish that upon them because you are the royal authority. Remember, wealthy people are not out here hating off of other people. Most of them, you will notice, are very philanthropic. A lot of them like have charities that they start, or foundations, or they donate to a lot of charities and they run different benefits. So be big on giving back or helping other people and wishing abundance on others. One of the ways you can do that is either donating, whether it's financially, or you can actually donate your time by showing up and doing charitable work. That's something that I actually want to get back into. And it was something I was like, wow, this has been pulling on my heart a bit. And that's another way to fill yourself and remember the abundance that you have around you. Number 3, spend with joy. This is a big one that I had to completely shift my mentality around. I used to spend money, or money would be taken out of my account, and I would get really angry about it. Like, oh my goodness, they took this amount of money out of my account. And a wealthy person would never say that. They're okay with money leaving their account because they know that it's infinite and it's an unlimited supply. So instead of looking at what you lost, start looking at what you're receiving instead. One of the ways I started enjoying some of the things that I spent money on was I started keeping track of what I received. Instead of saying spent, I said received. And I put that in my magnetic receiver field, as a mentor of mine had told me to do. He's like, why don't you create a magnetic receiver field? That's something that he personally does in his notes section. And you put a plus sign next to it instead of a minus, because things return back to you anyway. Did I receive a physical product? Did I receive a service? And then begin to enjoy those moments and spend with joy, because the more happy and excited you get about the things you're receiving, the more it actually activates more of your joy, and you're less concerned about, oh no, I lost something. You didn't lose anything. That money's coming back around anyway. Number 4 is relaxation. Relaxation is so powerful. People who are relaxed tend to know that everything is under control, everything is working out, everything is fine. It's always the people who are pushing and rushing around and running around frantically who are the ones who don't feel that they're in control of the situation. You are in control. So controlled people are relaxed. They're calm. When they see something, they're like, okay, that's a challenge that popped up. How do we fix it? How can I maybe take a step away and then come back and I will fix this tomorrow when I have a clear head, instead of panicking and like, oh no, this happened, or that didn't work out, or that didn't go right. It's okay to stay calm. So start embracing that calm, relaxed energy. And if you're someone who's running a business, or you're someone who works, whether it's in sales or real estate, and you're like, my industry is crazy, I always have a lot going on. Listen, that is normal. That is so normal, but it's how we handle the pressure that makes all the difference. I remember panicking and freaking out about something, and it made the situation 10 times worse. And it felt like my whole day got ruined over it. So I learned that I can have a moment, but that moment shouldn't dictate my entire day, my entire week, my entire month, my entire year. Sometimes we hold on to things and we complain so much and we get so angry about things, when really we could spend that time and that energy actually fixing the problem. Become a problem solver and learn to be calm and relaxed. Even the best bosses you've probably ever worked for, they always handle things so calmly. They're never like, oh my gosh, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hit all these numbers. They're like, okay, how can we solve the problem? How can we fix this? What's your feedback? And then they take that and they leverage it. So learn to take things in a calm way. Have a calm disposition. Say, okay, this looks like it's bad, but this might actually benefit me. Let me see how I can switch this. And every situation is different. Some things you might feel like you need to panic. Take a moment. Doesn't mean you have to handle it that day. Sometimes you just need a moment to woosah and breathe. Number 5, you decide what's relevant. I hear a lot of people saying, oh my goodness, but this politician is in office. You create your reality. So you decide whether or not that politician is relevant. Oh, my ex just walked in this event space that I'm in. Okay, is that person still relevant to you? You get to decide the relevance of that individual. You get to decide the relevance of the news or things that are being shared, right? So you create your own reality. So shift your own reality. I'm going to do another video on how you can shift reality and start doing things that you probably never thought you could. It's easy to get caught up in what's going on outside of yourself, things that you have no control over, because again, our role is not to control people. It's to focus on ourselves so that we can serve other people. That's the goal, right? If you're building something and you're working on your business and you're seeing a lot of success and you're like, great, the more that you focus on yourself, the more you can now help your family or help your friends and break these generational curses and be the change you want to see. You are the chosen one if you're watching this video right now. You're the person in your family who is the black sheep. You stand out. You don't do things the way that everyone else does it. So embody that. embrace that. Know that you create your own reality and you get to live it the way that you want to live it. It doesn't matter if people tell you that's not the right way or that's not the right approach, or do you notice how this so-and-so did it? You're not so-and-so. There's enough of those people out there already. Forge your own path. All right, well, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I got even more videos coming up, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, let me set my timer. 8 minutes and go. So number 1. Oh, because that's true. What was I going to say? I wanted to check something though, to make sure. I think I mentioned.